So hello everyone, this is week 5 of Ratiming Course by Sutra White. So guys, कोई doubt अभी तक? Any doubt from any topic or any session? Guys, please respond. Is there any doubt in any session or any topic? Okay. Shobha, yours? Okay. So guys, my screen is visible. Okay. So today our topic is delivery exploitation initial access. One second. So today we will learn how to deliver the exploit and how to gain initial access. Okay. So our learning objective is payload deliberation, obtaining a shell, or collecting evidence. In today we will just learn about how to deliver payload and how to gain shell. Okay. So this is the workflow. This is the delivery mechanism. First we will upload the payload, then we will do the command injection or social engineering or web exploitation chain. So we will just upload the shell, upload the payload, and we'll get the shell. Okay. So this is the exploitation modules and manual exploitation. This is the automated module and one is the manual exploitation. In the automated, we know about vulnerability and in this case, we know about that. This is time sensitive engagement, standardized testing scenarios and consistent payload delivery. In our machine, it is automated module. We know about the vulnerability, we know about time and it's not fixing till now. And this is the standard scenario. In manual exploitation we get the custom vulnerability required adaptation. Means if the vulnerability is new, we have to write an exploit for that. For the it's for the learning environment also. If we get a new vulnerability, we'll learn about that also. This is a novel attack vector. Means it's a new vector, so we will learn about that, and we can also write exploitation codes or documents about it. And it also gives us deep understanding of exploit mechanism. Means how to deliver exploit and how to test it and how to get a new shell of it. Okay. So this is the web application workflow. Means we are discovering the vulnerability, we are analyzing it, we are selecting payload according to that, and we are doing the execution. Okay. This is the environment setup. How to set up the environment for this. So we just need about the network isolation, the snapshot creation, the tools verification and documentation. Means we have to create a VM machine. For that we have to create a snapshot of first machine, which without exploiting the machine, and we'll just do the verification that the system is properly configured and the tools is properly installed or not, and then we will write the documentation. Don't worry guys, you will also write a documentation about the target machine. I hope you are testing the machine and you are set it up and you are testing the machine. Have you set up the machine till now? Guys, please tell me. Okay, good. So this is our okay. S- Good, good. So this is our workflow. We will just configure the uh, lhost and lport in the MSF console. We will just select our payload and then we will just trigger the exploit, and then we will get a session, and then we will collect the evidence. Okay. So this is the required documentation we need to prove that we exploited the machine, means the screenshot or evidence. Okay, so we'll just take the screenshots, we'll just check out the logs, and then we will check the file integrity and chain of custody. Means we just take the screenshot of the virtual machine, we will just take a screenshot of the session, there where we get a note, where we get a line that the session is established from this IP address to this IP address. Okay, so let's start with today's practical session. So till now we learned about, one second. So till now we learned about the nmap scan, how to do the nmap scan. We just find a vulnerability. From vulnerability, now we will just find about how how to start the MSF console and how to check for the vulnerability exists in the MSF console or not. So we just checked about the vulnerability also. The vulnerability payload exists in it. So we just set it up the payload by using the command use zero because it is at index zero. Okay. So we just learn about this and then we get a message that exploit Unix FTPD backdoor is set it up. So then we will just check about show options. We'll check about show options and we will check what options are required. So in this C port, C host proxies are not required. The R host and R port is required. So we just set it the R host as our target machine host. Okay, and then the R port is already fixed. So then we will just run the command exploit to exploit the session. One second. So we will wait until the session got established. So here you can see we found the shell, and here you can see the session is established. So we got a shell. So let's try to run some commands. Example pwd. This is the root directory. Let's do the ls command. So we got the all the directories. So I can verify it. Let's verify it in this machine. So let's do ls. Let's do the home. So we just bracket. We just got a root. So we just so here you can see. One second. Let me stretch it. Here you can see these all are the files we found. We can verify it. These are all are the files we found in this. Okay. So now let's check, is there any how to gain an interactive shell. We got a normal shell, okay, with the root access. But if you want a root shell with interactive way, just like this, one second. If you want a shell like this, where we can check, where we can get access of the name, etc. Okay, so then you want a script from GTFO bins, which is a escalation, session escalation or privilege escalation script. One second. Uh, you can go at the GTFO bins, github.io. So it is a very useful website in which we you get hundreds of shells, binary scripts, etc. Reverse shell. Here you can see the shell, the command, the reverse shell, non-interactive shell, blind shell, many shells you get it here. So I'm pasting it in the chat box. You can just copy paste it, or you can go at bookmark it because it's a very useful sh shell file, shell gaming file website. One second, it's not copied. Yeah, check out that. Okay, but in this machine, I just declared it earlier that this machine doesn't uh, contain any shell, so we didn't get an interactive shell, but we get a normal shell. Okay, if we if we if we run any shell command, just like in its Python is installed in it. So if we this is the shell command. Okay, so if we just copied, so if we just copy it and paste it over here. So here you can see we didn't get an interactive shell because the system doesn't contain an interactive shell. Okay, so we didn't get an interactive shell, we got a normal shell. Okay, from this you can escalate the privileges also. It's also escalations privilege escalation script. So if you get a sudo or a normal shell, you didn't have the root access, so you just run the command and you will also get the root access of the machine. Okay, clear till now? Okay, okay. So this is all about the initial access. Okay. So in the next session, we just learn about credential harvesting and persistence and control. Okay. So in that, we just learn about how to search for a file, how to get the sensitive file, how to extract the passwords from it, and then how to crack the password of it. Okay. Mainly two classes will be more on it, and then you will get a then it's your work to again do the steps I did. Again, do any other technique you want, then you can implement it. Then you will just create a report on it on the MSF console machine or any machine you want. Okay, if you want, then you can also solve a basic pen test room from TryHackMe also. It's your up to you that you want it or not. For in this course, the MSF machine is all required. Okay. So any doubt till now, or we will just wind up the session? So guys, I hope you are doing practice side by side and you are ready with the report very soon. Okay. So okay guys, thanks for joining. Let's meet on next Sunday. Okay. Till then, bye bye.